What up, ladies and gents, it's your boy MikeOfAllTrades, and finally, after having this cabinet for about 3 weeks, I'm here to give you the Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade1Up review. Like the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and let's get to it. So, the video today is going to be a little different, you know. Usually I would sit here and I would talk about my pros and my cons, etc. Except today, we're going to show you, like, it's going to be portrait, but it's recorded. I mean, my whole experience with the cabinet, from me playing the game one-handed to just starting it up and things of that nature. So you guys are going to get to see the full thing. So we're going to cut to that right now. Okay, so, yeah, this is the gimmick. You know what I mean? Marvel vs. Capcom cab. You know what I mean? It's got Marvel Superheroes like vs. Street Fighter. Marvel vs. Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Marvel War of the Gems, which is a Super Nintendo title. It's on the riser. The riser's pretty clean. But right now, we're going to hit the power button and let you guys see. There also is a lit up marquee. Also, it's hot. Don't pay me any attention. Gosh darn it. But it's warm. It's funny because I have it next to the Marvel Superheroes cabinet. Yo, Thanos is like, why you do this? But as it loads, I mean, it's, at first it was shimmering. I don't know, maybe it's a power draw thing, I'm not sure. But it definitely could have been, the screen was shimmering a little bit. But again, it's plugged into something where there's like a bunch of stuff on it. I'm not absolutely sure. But I did plug it up to make sure it worked, and I did make it online. So yeah, you see your boy, yo, I'm the juggernaut out here. So, like I said, it's Marvel vs. Capcom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, and War of the Gems. So, yo, I didn't even take the buttons off. Oh, speaking of buttons, yo, check this out. Ooh, look at the like, I like the way they did that. Like how it's like all, you know what I mean, it's all outlined and stuff. Like the bleed's not bad and whatever, and it's great how they make the light look like it's bleeding through. The machine's blue, we'll keep it blue, but you know, it's yellow, and I think it cycles through a little bit on some colors, but you know what I mean? Not exactly sure, but did it really go back to War of the Gems? Okay, so it's decided to load War of the Gems. There it is, it's cycling now. Okay, so if you want the rainbow effect, whatever. Here. Yeah, you guys can see, this was a Super Nintendo game. I'm assuming that's the start button. I'm doing this all one hand, so. Don't worry, we're not staying in this too long. Not at all. You know what I mean? So, Captain America, yeah, we're not here for this. We're getting up out of this. We ain't here for this. Do I want to leave? Yes. Let's start with the marquee game. So, you can go to local or online. Let me see what happens when you go to online. Oh, so you get put into a room. Okay, let's see. So, I think it puts you into a lobby. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Let's go to a local, just so we can show the game. Let's go, Bob. Yeah, because we're not trying to do all that. Remember, winners don't use drugs. Sorry, you guys can probably see my arm. Yeah, sorry. Also, I need to get in the camera. But yo, the marquee looks good. It sounds great. Ooh, look at it. Look. My teenage, like, freaking Mike is, like, screaming right now. It's all the way up on, like, 15. I'll put down to 10. But, yeah, let's hit the button. So, there's none of the secret characters like Shadow Lady and stuff like that. But, you know, we are Venom. Anybody I see playing on easy, yeah, we have a talk. But I hit the button. The buttons feel really good. So I'm doing all this with one hand, so you know. Is that Arc? Shoot. Venom Web. So yeah, again, I'm playing with one hand, but the buttons feel really good. You know, there's no real delay or anything like that. So yeah, you can hold back the first player button. You know what I mean? And it should go back. Oh, we can go to game settings. Oh, wait a minute. All right, game settings. Oh, so we can get to the dip switches. Hey, yeah, let's not mess with any of this. But yeah, it'll reboot the cabinet. That's cool to know. I didn't even know that. But yeah, so that's cool. Dip switches in every game. So I wonder if we can turn the characters on that way. Now I want to check real fast. Let's find out. No, gosh darn it. We're not selecting the hero. Now I want to know.
I reject your presence.
Check configuration. Game. So if you wanted to mod this and put on freaking coin op, if you were to put like a coin or whatever, you can do that. Event on. Event off. Okay. Join in on. Alright. Let's just go back. Also, side note, listening to Onslaught talk, it's pretty cool. Let's load up X-Men vs. Street Fighter. And then we'll go local. I'm assuming they're all the lobbies are the same, you know what I mean? Where you just freaking, you load in everything else. Also, yo, check out the mode picture. But yeah, so there were two versions of this cap, Marvel's Capcom and the X-Men vs. Street Fighter. X-Men vs. Street Fighter, you had X-Men vs. Street Fighter, X-Men Children of the Atom, you got Marvel's Capcom, and you got Marvel Superheroes. So this version of the cabinet, you get Marvel's Capcom, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel Street Fighter, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and War of the Gems. So this is definitely the better buy. If you guys follow me on Twitch and you click on my stream element tip, you guys know that's my image. Oh, but I'm the goddamn juggernaut. Let's get it. Look at Cyclops. Like I said, we're doing this all. God dang it, I meant to put on turbo. But yeah, it's good. It's really good. Like the emulation is great. Yo, shout out to them. Birdie, yes, boss. So I'm trying to do this one hand chat. Oh, well, we got a super with one hand, baby. All right, so just want you guys to know how good Juggernaut is. And again, you just hold the button down, and then you go back and leave. So the best game on the cabinet, in my opinion, because gosh darn it, you know what I mean. The best game out of them all. And it's great. These are using the US ROMs. So if you didn't know that, that's the thing. In the European ROMs, like if you load Marvel Superheroes, that's the only way you can get Doom. But in the US, you can't get Doom on Marvel Superheroes. And it's so good. Like there's a little bit of flickering, you know what I mean? But like all the cheesy pixels and stuff, it's great. See. Oh, like a big boy, put it on manual. No easy mode around here.
Come on.
I need to take the stickers off here. I still have the stickers on here for A and B. Also, the soundtrack on here is great. Ah, I'm getting banged. One hand. Gotta take it. Trying to pull supers with one hand don't work. That Wolverine, can we just appreciate that Wolverine theme for a little bit? Look, I'm not even gonna fight. We're just gonna listen to that. One super with one hand. God dang it. Stop it. Sorry, one hand, but it is what it is. We're gonna move it to the next one. And last but not least, Marvel Superheroes. Which I'm happy we can play this online. Like, a lot of y'all are probably gonna see me handing out this Juggernaut work, you know what I mean, in the lobby. But it don't look like nobody's playing. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, catch me online. My Juggernaut's gonna be top tier. But yeah, see, look, Marvel Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like, for y'all to understand, dude, I absolutely love this game. But again, this is the US version, so you're not gonna be able to get Doom, you're not gonna be able to get Thanos, you're not gonna be able to get Anita. You know what I mean? Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh, shoot, McGrath. I should have picked freaking, was it Spider-Man and get the Captain America theme first? You know what I mean? But the buttons feel good, you know what I mean? Even when I'm playing this with one hand, it feels really good. Smart bomb! Yep, shooting smart bombs. And again, I'm doing this all with one hand. Superior tech. One hand. Haven't touched difficulty or anything like that, but remember, like, if you want to, hold down the button for 5 seconds. You know what I mean? And then you can go into the game settings and everything else. So, you know, you can mess with the game data and, you know what I mean? Oh, this ROM is different. Okay. Let's just get up out of here before we break something. Okay, so after watching all that and checking it out, my final thoughts on the cabinet, it's great. I absolutely love it. I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, that they restocked it. Shout out to Capcom and Arcade1Up for even making this possible in the first place. And shout out to Marvel, you know what I mean? But the fact that they made it so that we can rebuy it, because when I couldn't get it in November, anybody who knows me knows that I was legitimately heartbroken. Like, I went on about this for literal weeks, you know? And it's funny because I always said, oh, well, I don't need to buy another Arcade1Up. There's not another arcade machine that I need. And then this came out after the I got my Legends Ultimate, which, yeah, I'll record a video about that too. But yeah, like, I was content, you know. And then it just drops, like, I see it on Twitter, like, Arcade1Up, pre-order your Marvel's Capcom cabinet, and I jumped at the chance. It's truly beautiful. It's glorious. Like, the side art that I'm probably showing on screen right now. It's amazing. The buttons feel about the same as they do in the Marvel Superheroes cap. You know what I mean? The joystick, it's kind of loose, but maybe it's mine. You know what I mean? But that's probably something I just need to go back and tighten up. But it's functional, you know? So let's talk about the stool. The stool, it comes up to about my hip. You know what I mean? I'm 6'3". So, I mean, like, I can sit in there comfortably. I mean, I don't know if it's because of the weight loss or anything like that, but yeah, like, I can sit on it, you know what I mean? It's a little squishy. It's got great detail. They went above and beyond with the stool what could have been included in this $500 package. I will say what's bugging me, though, about the machine is that it's the scores aren't saving, and maybe it's just my machine. The scores save for Marvel Superheroes, they save for Marvel Street Fighter, they save for X-Men vs. Street Fighter, but for Marvel's Capcom, they don't save, which it's really weird. Like, you know what I mean? So I beat the game, you know what I mean? I went through Marvel's Capcom, I beat the game, and I posted it on TikTok. That video will probably be in right now. Look, Mom, I did it! I did it! I beat Marvel vs. Capcom! And I turned off the game, you know what I mean, just to see if it would save and whatnot. And it's weird because I turned it back on, you know, thinking that it would save, and it wouldn't. It went back to, was it MDF or John or whoever was the number one, and it was kind of like, I put in about 25 minutes of work, you know, Gin and Venom. We were out here, I beat it with Gin and Venom, you know what I mean? And for that not to save was a little disheartening, but it's not a deal breaker, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I'm saying, like, the buttons are good. You know, they're the same ones that are in the Marvel Superheroes cabinet. The stick, it feels a little loose, but that might be something that I could, you know, fix or tighten up, or, you know, I mean, it's not bad. It's functional and everything else. Like I said before, it works. The artwork, it's amazing. I literally love it. Like, I look at it and you can see the goddamn juggernaut. I'm gonna break him in half on the side, and it makes me smile, you know. The ability to be able to play with people online, it kind of gives that old school arcade feeling a little bit while we're in a pandemic, you know what I mean? And even after pandemic, you know what I mean, I hope that it's something we get into. You know, I love the cabinet. I genuinely do. I'm disappointed there's no T-molding on there. It's like colored tape, you know what I mean? Like, if you look at it, like, that's not T-molding, that's colored tape, which is kind of a bummer, you know. But I mean, for $500, I can't even excuse it and be like, oh, well, it was $500. You shouldn't expect T-molding. But TMNT had T-molding on it. So, yeah. I mean, like, that's cool. It's not cool, but it's cool. You know, like, it's a little thing. But I think T-molding would have done a lot to make this thing pop out. But like I said, just because we even got it reproduced, it's freaking great. I'm not going to complain. I enjoy the cabinet. I touch it every day, look at it every day. The lit up marquee, you know, like, that's amazing. I wish this had a switch that we can, like, just turn it off, you know what I mean? But, you know, those are nitpicks. It was like that with the other ones, like the NBA Jam, and, you know what I mean? So, not gonna complain at all. Of course, there's a truck coming right past right now. And I always said, was like, yo, like, I'm not gonna buy another Arcade1Up. Then I remember, Killer Instinct's coming out, so Killer Instinct right now might be the last cab I buy. Just a side note, I thought about buying the Legacy cabinets, but I've seen the reviews for the Capcom and the Midway, and yeah, not so much. Killer Instinct though, I'm getting that. Oh yeah, you know I gotta have that. And if they ever make a Time Crisis one, yeah. But I'm not saying I'm done with Arcade1Up. They're gonna really need to do something, like, to really, like, you know, get me to spend more money. Even X-Men, I was just kind of like, I don't know if it's practical to have just because you don't have 4 people over, you know what I mean, on a regular basis. You know, kids will like it, but that doesn't do anything for me. But we're not here to talk about that. That's a whole other video. You know what I mean, we're talking about Marvel's Capcom, and for $500, I don't know if it's still up for pre-order on Best Buy or order from Best Buy. I can check real fast. So good news for those looking for it. Best Buy still has it available. It's still able to be added to the cart. So if you want to catch it for $4.99, I usually don't recommend that you do something, but yeah, get that, because before they go back on sale on eBay and stuff for like $1,500 and you jump out the window like I almost did, you know what I mean? But that's it from me, everybody. Yo, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Yo, did you get the cabinet? Do you have Marvel's Capcom? If you do, yo, let me know in the comments below. If you want to play some games, let me know. There needs to be a add friend feature on here, by the way. You know what I mean? Just thought about that. Legends Ultimate has one. It's a convoluted process, but it has one. And granted, again, this is asking a lot for a $500 cabinet, but yeah, they need to add that too. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, as we make our way to 1K. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.